Sometimes life throws you some curveballs, and sometimes one of those curveballs hits you like a Saitama punch. For me, it happened when I was 23 years old. So let me take you back to 2019. I was your normal, energetic college student, soon to finish his graduate studies, looking forward to becoming a real adult. Really, just your average cutie patootie, if I may say so myself. Then I got the flu. I recovered from it, but the following weeks I kept getting viral infection after viral infection, until one day I started getting new and unfamiliar symptoms. That marked the start of my descent into the horrible illness that we know as ME/CFS, myalgic encephalomyelitis chronic fatigue syndrome. Within a year I went from this to having to lie in bed most of the day, having lost most of my physical and cognitive capacity, all while being bombarded with all sorts of symptoms. Then you're also told that this illness is incurable and has no proper medical treatment. You go online, join some forums, and all you see is pure misery and the suffering that this illness is causing to people worldwide. So how could I just live alive in bed, barely able to use my body and brain? Is that even alive? So me being me, after seeing that some people did manage to recover from it, I started to believe that I would naturally get better after a few months or maybe a year. And I thought, well, if it's a year I can hold on for sure. But then 6 years passed and now I'm turning 30. Well, that's not what I imagined my 20s to be like. So what did I get instead? I was forced to drop out, I had to move back home, and I was stuck in my bed, in my room. My world had become tiny. I had lost the ability to do things. I didn't know who or what I was anymore. It felt like being a suffering consciousness stuck in a body that was barely functioning. But I didn't give up. I didn't lose hope. Was I delusional? Probably yes. I mean, I kept getting worse for the first few years, so there was no reason for me to be optimistic. But the hopium kept me afloat, it kept me sane and alive. Then, starting less than a year ago, I finally started making some sustained progress. It was the first time in 5 years that I felt like I was going in the right direction. The progress came extremely slow. And at times I wasn't sure if I was actually moving forward or backwards. But the more time passed and the bigger the time frame that I looked back on, the more I could see that I had actually made progress. So what's my situation right now? I'm still not recovered, but I'm doing much better than before. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be able to make this video, to sit here and talk to the camera. So do I know when or if I'll be fully recovered? No, I don't, but this illness has taught me to be patient, to accept things as they are and to be grateful for what I already have. So from a societal view, I did lose most of my 20s, and I'm now further behind than most people my age. But that's okay, we all go our own paths at our own pace. In my 20s, I went through a really dark place, and it's still kinda dark, dim around me right now, but I can see the bright light ahead of me. And honestly, when I look back behind me, it's already damn bright around me right now. So if you're watching right now and feel like you have lost a lot of your time, feel behind in life, full of regrets, I just want to tell you that it's fine. Life sometimes throws us Saitama punches, and ideally dodge them, but if you don't, that's okay, that's just life. It really can suck a lot. And it can be really dark at times. But time only moves forward, so try to find that tiny bit of light in the distance. It might be closer than you think, and one day when you turn your head back for a quick glance, you might notice how much brighter it already is around you. See you guys next time. Peace.